Perfect. Let's see, 34, 45. Interesting. Oh yeah, that's right. I took an early pause. And then I just said, I don't want to do anymore.
Hey, Juro. Let's go home.
That guy in my dream, he called himself Tsukasa Okino. I feel like we've met somewhere before. Shiba-kun's not actually human. And not only that, he's been manipulating my memories. It seems his goal is to turn me back into Juro Izumi. So, let me get this straight. Juro Izumi came from the future. He lost his memories due to some incident. And the damage was so bad he needed a whole new personality. That's how he became me. Juro Kurabe. I tried asking her about that talk she had on the stairs, but she just dodged the question. She had a sad look on her face.
Shootout dream. Issues at home. Terrible dream. Visitor from another world.
Okay. Where are we headed? Either straight ahead or down this path. Tsukasa Okino opens down this here. So go out to the hallway.
Let me guess. You're meeting up at the same place again?
Pretty much. See ya.
Bye.
So, Atari-san, do you have a minute? It's about Kisaragi-san.
Usami-chan?
Where does she always go?
Why do you ask?
Ogata-kun was looking for her.
Oh, really? Maybe Nenji-kun likes her.
So, do you know?
She goes to Tokisaka Shrine. I think she's waiting for someone there.
Tokisaka Shrine. Is that the one that's supposedly haunted?
It's haunted.
I've been there before. Something happened there. I can't remember.
Oh, wait! Please don't tell Nenji-kun. The person she's meeting is a boy, so... Oh, no.
I don't think it's... Okay, whatever. I'll try to uphold that.
They say the shrine by our school is haunted by ghosts. Kisaragi-san's told me a bit about it. She seems interested in the shrine for some reason.
Okay, that might be the unlock.
What? Why the long face? Have another nightmare or something?
Knock it off. I'm not stupid. I know I'm the only one who can see you. What exactly are you?
48Q, QTA, CBA. I already told you, I'm an artificial personality.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Then why don't you watch this video and relax?
I'm not watching it. Tell me the truth. This isn't about my lost memories, is it? You're not trying to restore them. You're giving me someone else's.
What are you talking about? They're Juro's memories.
In other words, yours. The other Juro Izumi.
You know, this one's 3 times older than you. You know, we can't have you causing a scene here. Your memory needs to be what... Let me try one more.
Oh no, not again. Shit, man.
Hey,
Hi.
watch it.
To the shrine it is, which I think is to the left.
No, running won't change a thing. Think. Fuyasaka-san's absent. What about Yakushiji?
She's not here.
Are you looking for someone, Ogata-kun?
Yo, Kurabe. Sure am. Tell me, Kisaragi, got a clue where she went? Can't expect you to know.
I could have oh boy, I fucked up there. Okay.
No, if I run to the... I'll put Shinonome...
Shootout dream. Extra visitor from another world. Yakushiji.
Is she really on my side? She wants to change me back into Juro Izumi. Can I trust her? Fuyasaka-san's out today, but I feel like she might know something about all this. Maybe I could ask Amiguchi-kun. On the other hand, it's getting late. He's probably gone home already.
You can't run from me.
Leave me alone!
Wow, creepy as fuck. Hi. Jump scare time, why not?
Sure.
Let me guess. You're meeting up...
You know?
Hey, I think I do have an idea. I heard she went to Tokisaka Shrine.
Huh? For real? The heck is she thinking?
Wait! I'll come with you. There's something I want to check.
Be my guest.
Alright, there we go.
This street. I've been here before. I think I saw something. The memories are starting to come back, but I can't remember any specifics.
Ogata. You...
Hey, Hijiyama. You remember all that shit you put me through? Cause I sure as hell do.
Conveniently, I do
see how
too.
it is. You came looking for another black eye.
Try it. See what happens.
Let's stand in between you two.
Ogata-kun, aren't we here to look for Kisaragi-san?
Yeah, okay, fine. Don't have time for this.
What?
Sorry to disappoint. We'll dance some other time.
And that's your decision to make, huh? Selfish bastard.
The hell are you doing here anyways?
I'm looking for Okino.
What happened to him?
This is just what I heard from Sawatari-san. But according to her, Kisaragi-san's been going out to meet some guy lately.
She what? Just the two of them?
So this Okino you're looking for, is that Tsukasa Okino?
What, you know him?
Not exactly. That's just the name I heard in my dream, but it's probably the same person.
So that's who Kisaragi ran off with. Got a feeling I know where they went too.
What? How?
She mentioned something about it.
By the way, do you know how to work this time travel business?
Oh. You don't know either?
It was right here. Something happened.
Oh shit, congrats.
But what was it? Oh yeah, I carried something over to the dumpster.
Okay, I am curious. What would be in here?
What's up?
There's A corpse in there.
The hell? No way. Cut the crap. Whoa! Isn't that... Hey, give me a hand.
Makes more sense.
Sure looks like a corpse, but this thing's a robot.
It's Tamao-san. Why? Why does it look like her?
Tamao.
Tamao Karabe.
Wait, what?
I remember now. Okay, so this is that scene.
My grandma? No. This is... It's dark out already. Well, that's okay. This was worth the detour. I finally got my hands on that movie. Now I just need to get home and watch it.
I'm sorry it had to come to this. I should never have let you out of the underground.
Just as I thought, you've returned. If only I hadn't spared you.
I won't let anyone interfere with my escape.
You must think you're handling this situation well. But Yura is well aware.
I doubt it.
The reason he deleted your memories at school was to hide the log from you.
Quit stalling.
Damn. Point blank.
Morimura must have arranged this.
What? She's not human. Is this a doll? That's odd. If that's the case, then who was talking to him?
Juro Kurabe, don't move a muscle. Or would you like your skull to be crushed? This body will not last for much longer.
Okay, so that's how the AI gets into his head?
About 5 minutes. But that should be plenty.
Question mark, we'll see.
I need only enter your nanomachines. I thought I was done for, but it seems today's my lucky day.
Hey, what are you doing?
Yeah, there we go.
Juro.
What?
Is it possible to ignore him? Let's see. Of course not. Anyway.
Who are you?
Come on, man. Did you forget your best buddy? I'm afraid. That's not very nice.
Yeah. Sorry. I remember now. You're... Shiba-kun. Wait, hold on. I was attacked. I need to call the police.
Attacked? Maybe you really did go nuts.
Huh?
Are you telling me this doll attacked you? Where'd you get that thing anyway? Don't just leave this thing out in the street. What if it causes a car accident? You'd be in deep shit, man.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I guess that's logical. Alright.
Just dump it in the trash.
Wait. Something's just...
Oh, snap out of it. Come on, I'll help you get rid of the thing. Just pick it up already.
All right.
Man, I'm spooked. I'm scared, guys. Someone hold me. Okay, I feel like I want to do one battle and then finish it off. Never mind. You know what? I totally want to finish his route anyway.
Me?
Yeah, I love this character, man.
Okay.
Okay. So I can path down here, and I can path down here.
That guy in my... Shibaku. So, as Shinonome-senpai told me earlier, there's a second Juro Izumi from another world. He transferred his consciousness into an android. So that must have been what I saw. But still, why did it look just like my grandma when she was younger?
Hey, Juro. Let's go home.
Oh no. No, Miwako. I missed her presence.
What? Why the long face? Have another nightmare or something?
I'm not stupid. I remember now. You live inside me. That day at the shrine. You jumped out of that robot and possessed me.
What do you think I am, a ghost? I had nowhere else to go. If it were up to me, I would have picked a more welcoming host. So it wasn't fully wiped. Damn. I guess mind hacking has its limits. You know, we can't have you causing a scene here.
Okay, my goal is to use Tsukasa Okino as an unlock.
No.
Spark, please!
Miss Morimura. Chihiro Morimura. That's right. She's the one I saw in my dream. Excuse me.
Kurabe-kun. Is something wrong? You look pale.
Tell me the truth. I'm actually Juro Izumi, aren't I? The way I am now is something you created.
What's this all of a sudden?
I get it now. The woman who keeps showing up in my dreams. The one I saw on Sumire Bridge. It's not Fuyusaka-san. It's you. Chihiro Morimura.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you been aware this whole time that Shiba-kun was inside of me? Or rather, Juro Izumi was.
You talk too much.
This is the first time I've seen the inner struggle represented by artificial intelligence and a human being trying to fight over their mind inside someone. I'm thinking about that right now, and I think the answer is yes. I mean, I'm used to the inner struggle, don't get me wrong, but with an AI, what?
You think you can just walk in here and screw everything up? I'm not afraid to shut your mouth.
Kurabe-kun? Kurabe-kun.
If the woman from my dream is actually our teacher, then Tsukasa Okino must be real too. Where have I seen him before?
Kurabe-kun.
Am I allowed to? No, right? Yeah, Shinome.
That's right. There was a guy standing by the vending machines earlier. He looked just like Tsukasa Okino.
Oh yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Look, I just want to talk to, you know, Ryoko-senpai. I miss that character, man.
Hey, do you have a minute? Hello? Hey, wait! Okino-kun! I knew it. You look just like him.
Do you need me for something?
You're Tsukasa Okino, right?
You must be mistaken.
You even sound like him. You were in that UFO with Juro Izumi. right?
You're not making any sense. Sorry, but I don't have time for this, if you'll excuse me.
Wait! The UFO wasn't the only time. I know I've met you somewhere else. That's right. I remember now.
Man, that's a conversation that I want to have one day. I remember. What the fuck? Cool. I mean,
Prisoner E426, face forward. The drug has been administered. The perp cannot fight back. Do not be alarmed. It is safe to enter. Prisoner E426, look up while we're speaking to you. Or would you rather bear the brunt of the electric chair?
So this man's the culprit?
He's a murderer. He bombed Shikishima, killing countless people. We managed to catch him, but his identity is still unknown. Furthermore, his testimony makes no sense. That's why I've requested your assistance. The name's Onishi. I'm in charge of this investigation. I appreciate your help. Mr. Tsukasa Okino.
Tsukasa-kun.
Take a good look at him. Do you know this man?
No, I'm afraid I've never seen him before.
All right then. Your biometrics lead me to believe you're being honest with us.
Why did you bring me here?
Well, we used a truth serum on the guy. He started saying your name over and over. He also mentioned a student by the name of Chihiro Morimura. This is her photo. Do you recognize her?
No.
We'll be requesting her cooperation soon enough. But it'll have to wait until next week. She's currently out of the country. In any case, thank you for joining us today. I may ask for your presence again if any new info turns up.
Of course.
You are free to go. Follow the signs back to the waiting room.
man, it feels like every single new introduction for technology gets me excited and spooked at the same time. Biometrics to figure out how you're feeling.
Do not be alarmed. The perp cannot fight back. Mr. Juro Izumi, take a good look at him. Do you know this man?
How would I? All I know is he's a terrorist bomber.
Interesting.
Well, we took a look at your DNA. The two of you are a perfect match. It was quite a surprise.
What?
There's a distinct possibility that one of you is a clone.
That's ridiculous. What does he have to say about it?
According to his testimony, he is in fact you from the future. As for his motive, he claims he had to commit this crime to prevent the emergence of kaiju.
Kaiju?
Huh? Excuse me for a moment. What is it? We're in the middle of an investigation.
Oh, God. Imagine how fucked up the world would be if you could read for certain someone's intention. Imagine all the games that will get ruined. All the Among Us games, man. Spark, are you an imposter? Well, you didn't even need to say anything. Let's vote him off, right? Think about it, man. The world would be the world's a terrible place if we have the ability to 100% read everyone's intention. Biometrics? Nah, man, we don't need that.
What? An evacuation order? It's on the news?
Kaiju.
You know.
Uh-huh. Looks like he's awake.
Okay.
Perfect. I'm almost done.
Whoa. What's going on?
Okay, so let me try to catch up here. I recall where I met with Tsukasa before. It was in 2104. There's a Jiro Izumi. And there's Prisoner 426, of whom we thought was Jiro Uzumi the entire time. Now we learn that there's clones for this character. Alright, let's move from there.
Hey, what is this?
Calm down, please. High blood pressure generates noise in the scan.
Tsukasa Okino. I remember now. I was attacked out of nowhere.
Sorry about that.
It was the only way. This isn't the most welcoming place, is it? I can't imagine you would have come willingly. Yes, good. Keep your mind calm.
You're Tsukasa Okino, aren't you? I saw you in my dream and you got left behind.
I knew there was something odd about you. But that dream of yours is even more surprising than I expected. Jiro Izumi, shifting in cycles. There's only one person those memories could have come from. I'm glad I looked into this. To think he'd seek refuge within Jiro himself.
Do you know him?
We call him 426. As of now, he exists as sheer consciousness. That is to say, he lives in your injected nanomachines. At some point, he got in and took over the system area. Go ahead and ask him yourself.
Shiba-kun.
So this is the guy. He's not quite what I imagined.
Don't be deceived. He can alter his appearance however he pleases.
You guys can see him?
Yeah, it's a little weird, right?
He's under my control now. He can't hurt you anymore.
Right, that's why he's diving to his head.
Jeez, Juro. Why you gotta be so obtuse?
Tell us the purpose of your disguise.
He's trying to take over my mind.
Hey, don't get the wrong idea. I'm not the one who wanted that. Chihiro Morimura is.
Our teacher?
She wanted to transplant my memory backups into you. Whatever she could do to match your personality with mine. But Tamao Kurabe didn't like the idea. She created a new personality. The one you have now.
But you were using videotapes to alter my memories.
Yeah, well, the backups weren't meshing with your simulated personality. You almost had a breakdown, man. So I decided to turn him into something a little more concrete. Something your current self would understand. You should thank me for saving your ass.
Somehow I find that hard to believe.
Why did you try to help me?
Well, if Morimura's plan did work out, there'd just be another copy of me running around. Besides, I don't want to be left watching over your unstable mess.
I won't tolerate being used any longer. I'm sick of it.
426.
For better or worse, she's given up on the Sentinel project. Her interest in Juro Kurabe has waned.
But the Sentinel project is the only option we have.
Wrong. Sentinels can't save us alone.
Then what can? You're talking as if you know the answer.
I do. I've found an effective means for our survival. Would you like to hear it?
Okay, all of this while juggling the question of why... I mean, we know that one of the solutions was to leave planet Earth on Project Ark and go somewhere else. So then the next why is what? One more time. It is what is happening on this new planet. Okay.
What we call the UFO? I know who programmed it. It was a certain someone named
Okay, well, I mean, what's happening on this new planet is kaiju are there. And we have essentially digital memories of people being transferred. I mean, I don't know exactly the details of Project Ark. For all I know, maybe really it's a gigantic ship and people go in that way. I don't know. Okay. So let's push that to the side right now. The story will reveal that answer to me, and I don't have to juggle it because it'll just hurt my head. I'm a little bit exhausted. So then I'll focus on this question. Why is it important to have Juro's story this way? Okay. Well, the inner struggle is being represented by human versus AI trying to I guess, have a single consciousness. That's the idea at first. We're like, so this is Jiro Karabe versus Jiro Izumi. That's clearly the situation, right? We are given contrary information to that, to some degree, which is happening now. What was that? That thing that was happening was Morimura was the one who wanted Jiro Kurabe to be Jiro Izumi. What happened? What happened was his grandma implanted a new personality into him to stop that from happening. Okay, so I'm there. I'm right there. What's the next step that's happening? Turns out that Jiro Izumi doesn't necessarily want his consciousness to wipe over his. Okay. What's the problem? The problem is Morimura is no longer interested in the Sentinel project. Okay, that's all text so far. Alright, I've mostly caught up now. So now he's going to explain what the issue is. Okay. We have clones. We have an understanding of why he came to be. We have this inner struggle as a, I want to say a micro representation of the bigger picture. And through this character, the player is better able to understand the wider picture because it's so focused on this particular struggle. I think that's the goal of the story, right? Maybe. Okay, so now that I'm caught up, all I gotta do is just take in the new information.
Kasa Okino, back in 2188.
One more time. Start from here. This is the only option we have. That's incorrect. What else do we need? Okay, what's the solution? What we call a UFO, I know who programmed it. A certain someone named Okino in 2188. So past the point that we just saw.
2188?
It's hard to believe from looking at you now. But he was quite the sloppy programmer. When he designed the environment management system, he borrowed a portion of it from something else. That particular portion contains the D code. It's what's summoning the kaiju.
Okay, so Tsukasa in the very far future, 2188, is, I guess, not as perfect. And takes information from the UFO and uses it to construct, I guess terraform the planet that they're on. The unfortunate consequence is that to do so requires the kaiju, and I mean they're what were they described as again? Scavengers or miners? Something like that. Well, they terraformed the planet. That's the problem, right? Okay, go on.
That part of the code was never supposed to be accessed.
Okay.
Well, it was.
Where was this code reused from?
It was a little outdated, even for its time.
Okay.
But it's a little sim game based on mighty kaiju daimos.
A daimos game?
You're telling me a video game has control over the automated factories? That's how the kaiju are being produced?
Where do you think the name Daimos came from? It's not a coincidence, you know. Up until now, we've been forced to play a game we can't win. But just imagine. What if we gained access to the greater system? We've had limited control over it so far. If we fix that, we'll be able to fight on an equal playing field. Think about it. Each time we destroy an enemy, we'll get some kind of meta prize. Like scoring points.
More time? Okay. The battles that we're experiencing are a sim game called Mighty Kaiju Daimos. The automated factories are controlled by the video game. That's how the kaiju are being produced. If we're able to gain access to a greater system, the system's called meta system, isn't it? That makes a lot of sense. We'll be able to reap the rewards.
With those, we can use the automated factories to strengthen our Sentinels.
Points, huh?
Let's just call them meta chips for now.
Yeah, okay. Okay. So that did something very specific. What did it do? Okay, so I went with the... When I first experienced the game, I went with the analogy of unearthing your memories in order to find a connecting path between the past and the future. Okay, so now we've dug a lot to find out how characters connect to each other multiple times. We're now at this point in the story. What else do we find? We find that the reason why the kaiju are being... So I'm just restating text in order for me to better comprehend it. That's the only thing I'm doing it now. Anyway, so it's controlled by a video game, of which we experience right now by playing that game. In order to reap the benefits, play the game, you get meta chips. The greater system is called the meta system. And so we went from... It's like moving from a lower plane to a higher plane is essentially what's happening right now. So you went from living as the individual, being unaware of the events happening around you, to connecting the memories of every single character, which gives you a wider picture. This would be horizontally. The thing is, to get an even wider picture, you have to go up. So you can start looking at the bits and pieces as if you're watching a chessboard. So, which is where we are right now. And then we go up one more time, and that's meta. So we're now trying to understand the overall system at large and how it functions in creating the story that we are watching right now. Okay. Makes sense to me. So that's what happened. It's a gradual verticality that's happening in the story. All right, what's the next step that happened? Something that I didn't understand. Go up. How does that apply to the rest of the story? So we're borrowing some pretty core ideas from the sci-fi genre, including issues of humanity and technology and war, right? That's why kaiju comes up. We moved to a different planet. We are discussing, rather, the conflict between AI and humans. We're trying to find a resolution between that, because that's what probably humanity is right now. Okay. Of which that is being reformed into something new, which would be like the brain inside a mech, for example. That is the new body. Okay, so reap the rewards from the system. Keep going.
I still can't trust you.
Fine, leave what you want. I don't need your help anymore. Sorry for wasting your time.
Do you have any proof of your claims?
There was a log on it, but it's gone.
You're putting the fate of humankind's last colony in a video game?
That's it, Hijiyama!
Huh?
You saw the log, didn't you?
Hijiyama-kun.
What was that log all about?
You want to find out? Go help that idol who's stuck in orbit. Well, it's about that time. I need to get going.
What?
Don't worry. He can't do a thing.
Maybe. But a guy like him probably planned ahead.
Oh, give the boy a prize! You can be surprisingly sharp at times, Hijiyama.
Hokino!
Sorry.
You're...
Juro! Thank goodness. I made it in time.
Yeah, thanks to me talking their ears off. Did you walk through tar to get here?
I'm doing exactly as you told me. Foul-mouthed cat.
Did you say cat?
Ah, I just realized something. Keep going.
Don't worry about erasing his memory.
Not about the cat. It's something else.
What? But then...
What are you talking about?
Let's go.
Relax. I won't erase your memories either.
So it's her. She's the one who's been cooperating with him.
Okay. Hopefully end here. Really? Okay. Because I wanted to think a little bit more.
Open the airlock. Hijiyama, respond please.
Nozomu Yakushiji.
I need you to open it. Can you hear me? Loud and clear, Yakushiji.
Damn.
Hijiyama, open the B2 airlock. I'm afraid I can't do that. You're well aware of the reason. We're not infected. The vitals detected by your suit tell me otherwise. I'm so sorry, Yakushiji. Fine, I may be infected. But my daughter isn't. Please check her. It's true. She's not showing any signs of infection just yet. So you'll let her in, right? Please. Unfortunately, she is likely still in the incubation period. Just save my daughter, I'm begging you! It's not a risk we can afford to take. You and I, we're comrades, aren't we? We've been to hell and back together. If it's the last thing I ask of you, please, Hijiyama. I'm sorry, Yakushiji. You must understand. Hijiyama, patch me through to airlock control. Major Izumi. Izumi-san. I had a feeling you would say that. So I've sealed the airlock on my end. I can't allow you to infect this colony. Don't jump to conclusions. I'm the one getting out. I'll grab a shuttle and retrieve his daughter. We'll give it 24 hours. If she does turn out to be infected, then we'll never return. Simple as that.
Oh, that's such a good idea.
I can't accept this. It's an order, Hijiyama. Sorry, Yakushiji. You're going to have to leave your daughter with me. In the meantime, you'll need to return to the pod you came here in. Are you alright with that? I entrust you with her life. My daughter. My Megumi. I'll protect her at all costs. I promise.
No matter what happens, I intend to fulfill that promise.
Just as you said. A kaiju attacked, like in that movie. So we'll do what we have to do. Get in the robots and fight. Our fate was sealed a long time ago. That log from 2188. I get it now. That must have been an important memory of yours.
Yeah. The log itself may be gone, but I do remember what it was about. And as long as you have my memories, I don't need to explain a thing, do I?
Are you really okay with this?
Of course not. I want in on the action too.
And yet, you're entrusting it all to me.
Even though they kinda turned you into a sissy, in the end you're still Juro, just like me. I've accepted it. We've all gotta play with the hands we're dealt. Fuyusaka's not gonna be able to handle him alone. Go for it, Juro.
What's going to happen to you?
Piloting a Sentinel takes a hell of a lot of brain power. If your nanomachines are focused on that, there won't be much processing power left. In other words, I won't be able to talk to you anymore. But you've got my memories, right? You know what needs to be done. The rest is up to you.
You're right. I'll do it. I guess I'll be going then.
Right. Put your game face on, Juro. We've taken turns for the last time. Try not to get a game over.
Activate Sentinel. Sentinel number 13. Activate.
That was a really solid, concise microcosm of the entire story. I'm actually quite impressed by that. Okay, so I'm gonna get some water and then I'm gonna explain to you why I feel that way. Also, I'm very thankful that I chose to finish that first because it opens up a greater understanding of the work overall. So, be right back. It'll take, I don't know, a minute or two. Okay, I'm back. By the way, if you ever wonder why I go to like Megami whenever I want to think, is because it's very quiet. And you know how like sometimes it's easier to study when you have background noise. So like sometimes I would do like Rainy Mood or something whenever I studied in college. That's the reason why I go to Megami. I don't just go to her because I don't know. Yeah. Anyway. All right. So where do I begin? So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna crack open a book here and see if I highlighted this section. So in the pre-stream, I was talking about how for the last few days I've been reading a rather influential book for beginning scriptwriters. It's so influential that pretty much if you go into film class, you probably have read it. It's called Robert McKee's Story: Substance, Structure, Style, and the Principles of Screenwriting. So the last few days I've been doing that. I've been focused on script writing for my video essay, and I've been recording clips in order to use it for my video. So first, I guess I'll give some context. So normally when I read a work, if it's possible, I draw a diagram in my head. So like I said earlier, when I was experiencing this work, the structure of the story was drawn as a line for me. To connect the past and the future, we must draw this line. So I thought initially, at the very beginning, all you're doing is bouncing from the past to the future, past to the future, past to the future, and by doing so, the present starts to get formed, and then you can move forward to a new future, right? The reason why I do that is I'm one of the strong believers that form guides story. So the structure of a story, if you plan it correctly, if you make the structure of the story relatable to the themes of the story, then the pathway forward is natural. The path from point A to all the way to the end at point Z is as if it were fate, destined. Like, it has to happen this way. And that came from simply you forming the structure of your story, right? I'm one of those guys. I believe in that a lot, actually. The book that I've been reading, Robert McKee pretty much says the exact same thing, right? A good story is not a formula. It is found in its form, right? So he's very much structure, and that's how you create decisions, how you naturally find the decisions that have to be made in order for your work to be good. So once again, I began early with a line, right? And then I started to understand why we have to go around in a circle, right? Why we have to get bits and pieces of everyone's story to get, obviously, the bigger picture, right? And so that story had a bunch of lines as well, the structure in my head. Once we're starting to connect these lines together, then the idea that I thought was we're going to have a chronological story, right? Where did it start? Possibly from the future in 2188. We'll put that as point A, and then you just go forward until the story ends, right? I thought that was the story. And by putting all these cut strings, these linear stories in quotes, right, of every single character arc, you put it in the right place along that line, that's the story. But with Juro, it's different because it's asking a bunch of questions, right? What is the ultimate resolution to the story? The question I had in the back of my head the entire time was, is it the resolution between AI and humans that is going to be the ultimate solution to the story? Or is it the conquering of another side? The humans beat up the Terminators and then we're done, right? We solve the problem. That's not the story, though. And how you know that is from the references that the story uses, such as famous movie references, right? I've freaking talked about Godzilla enough. Okay. So with that understanding that humans have caused this to themselves, then for the solution to be we solve this disconnect from society through violence feels really off, right? So that's not likely to be the solution. How do you solve the fact that when humanity gets a bunch of technology, they sometimes exploit it? Well, we're just going to exploit more technology. That doesn't seem like a really strong and good message to leave for an audience, right? So it's not likely to be that. But I wasn't sure, right? I had to see the story prove it to myself, which is why I said I think Juro's story is a really good micro-level representation of the overall picture. How so, right? So I thought, once again, it's just a gigantic string from point 2188, point A, to point Z, wherever the hell that is, right? That's not the case. Why? Because resolution between AI and human beings, you understand that, but also vertical structure as well is being used in this story. How does that work? Give me a second as I try to figure out how to say this. Okay. Got it. Okay. As I experienced more of the story, what I thought was a string ended up becoming a circle. Okay? Why is it a circle? Because there's a lot of loops in the story. Of one character in particular, Nenji Ogata has, his entire story is a loop, right? Why is a loop important into understanding the story? Because humanity, once it gets new technology, doesn't really change. It kind of just goes back and hurts humanity again, right? So what I thought was a line ended up becoming a circle. And having the characters shown as a circle shows what? Interconnectivity, right? That's a very strong visual emphasis that's happening, interconnectivity between multiple characters, but also within its story. That's super obvious, don't worry about that. Okay, so now that we have circles connecting all these characters, what's that form saying about the story? That is saying that the solution must be a connection between every single character, right? But that's not enough because this story spans across time, right? So what used to be linear when you're looking at it, I don't know, from the side, when you look at it from above, ends up being a circle. Do you understand what I'm talking about? I'm talking a little bit like the ideas of Zero Escape. Your perspective on the story changes your understanding of the story. That's logical, right? Like almost like a mystery. But also the structure of how your perspective on the structure of the story gives the themes away. There we go. You're looking at it from the side, it's a line. You're looking at it from above, it's a circle. But you need to go up one more layer. What is it? That's the meta story. Why does this story have to be a video game, for example? One of the key things about a video game that's different from many mediums is interactivity, right? I can't interact with the characters in a movie or a song or a book or something, right? I can in a video game. So the unique medium of a video game helps carry the message. Therefore, having something like a meta level of reading the story is being explicit now. Because of this. Because of this. Right here. Right? So now that the story is exposing its meta roots, the audience should be trying to understand why the story had to be in this form, right? How does it better carry its message through this medium? Okay, so when you were looking at the story as one character, the story felt like a line because your perspective was so limited. When you have multiple characters, your perspective changed as if you're looking at it from above and trying to see the wider picture. And so you have a circle. When you go to the next level, which is the meta level, why is the work going to have to be in a video game? You've gone up another layer of story structure, okay? And so what's this circle that goes from the bottom to the very top? Guess what? It's interconnectivity between the past and the future, between all characters, between all of humanity. Now that you've understood how to work from the bottom in terms of story form, you see how it connects as your greater understanding expands, right? That's how you understand a story from its form. And it's sometimes complicated. I'm sorry if that didn't make sense to you. But pretty much, think of the story like a Coke bottle now, okay? It's a circle. If you look at it from the, if you look at the Coke bottle from, if you look at the bottom of the Coke bottle from the side, it's a fucking line. If you look at it from above, it's a circle. If you look at it with the right perspective, it's a fucking cylinder, okay? And so what's the end goal of this story? Interconnectivity between the past and present, connecting humanity across time and space. If you're able to do that, then the solution will naturally reveal itself. That is how structure works in story. Okay, that is what I got from Jiro's story. So now I have a really strong, at least I hope so, I have a pretty strong understanding of how this story is going to end now. A bunch of questions that I had in the back of my head, I was like, I instinctively feel like this is where the story is headed. I've done this enough times, right? But I want it to be proven to me because I'm always worried. I'm always worried that my analysis might be going off the rails, right? Am I just like out of it for one day or something like that? The story must prove it to me, and I must try to do my best to comprehend its message, right? That's my goal. Okay, anyway, we're done. Let's go ahead and move to the next character. That was really well done. I'm really impressed by that story. Okay. I don't know which character I want to go to. But whichever character we pick, we're going all the way to the end. So I could do Megamuse. I mean, she appears at the end. It makes logical sense, right? I mean, it's fine, right? I had to do this off the top of my head upon understanding it, what, 10 to 20 minutes ago? And then I have to explain it to other people.
Yes?
I spent, like, more than a month refining my definitions for simple concepts to people. And I'm like, okay, so hopefully with this as refined as much as it is, it's going to make people understand. Like with visual demonstrations of what the hell I'm talking about, it would be really helpful, right? But I don't have that right now. You just kind of have to follow me as best you can.
I'm back. Juro.
I feel like this game has justified itself in this medium, right? I would be scared to see this adapted to any other medium.
What should I make for dinner? I think we have some ground beef. What should I make for dinner? I'll make Juro's favorite meal. Time to cook some Hamburg steak. And done.
Something smells good.
You're awake. Just in time for dinner.
Am I Juro Izumi?
What? Are you saying... Do you remember me?
You knew about this? That these dreams are really his memories? Please, you have to tell me. You know something, don't you? Please, tell me. You know...
His memories haven't returned yet. Is what Fluffy's been doing really working? I hope so. You're Juro Kurabe.
Why are you saying that?
It's all I can say. I made a promise to Tamao-san.
My grandma?
Please, don't ask me anything else. I won't be able to continue staying here if you do.
I don't understand.
Juro.
Straight ahead? Okay.
Juro. I can't believe you're really gone. The Juro I knew can never come back.
Megami-san, so this is where you went.
You were with Juro earlier.
I suppose this is technically the first time we've met. I'm Tamao Kurabe. You were crying. Poor thing.
Well, what do you want?
I know you have feelings for Juro.
What does that have to do with anything?
You desire to be by his side, do you not?
Oh, well, of course I do.
Then you will do just that. I'll make the arrangements.
What?
However, I have two conditions. First, you will treat him as Juro Kurabe.
Huh?
You must not tell him anything about the future. Or about himself.
But why?
It's the only way to keep him safe.
I don't understand.
Can you do it? Can you treat him only as Juro Kurabe?
Well,
My other condition. If he starts to remember he's Juro Izumi, you must tell me immediately.
But he is. Why would that be bad?
It would be dangerous if he became Juro Izumi. Very dangerous. The reasons are unimportant.
If you agree to these 2 conditions, you can live with him.
Okay, so now I'm trying to analyze this story for her character arc, right? And this scene right here, even though I'm not finished with it, I'm pretty sure is going to be used as an example to flesh out that she has to make a decision. One which is selfish or one which is selfless, right? And now that we've understood how Jiro Kurabe's story works, that he has to naturally come to the conclusion that he does, that he has to resolve this kind of like clutter in his head, right, between his former self and who he is now. Ultimately, the two join as one, and then he finds a new future for himself, right? Now we're on the other side of the picture, someone who very much is romantically in love with Jiro, and the goal that we've known thus far is that she wants to protect him, yes, but also she loves Izumi, not Kurabe, right? That was the story thus far that we understood. Now the question is, can you be given this these conditions and stay true to that promise, right? This contract, I guess. And it's kind of spoiled. We already know the answer is yes, because we saw Kurabe's ending. But we are now given context that we didn't have before. And it's interesting, too. But I think most people understand how context works, right? It's surrounding information that once you've gained, enlightens your understanding of events that you see, right? It's surrounding information that gives you a different perspective of how it works. So, it turns out that in order for her to live with Kurabe, she had to promise this already, which means in the back of her head, the entire time we've witnessed her story, she was struggling with this promise, right? Does she betray the promise and then choose love selfishly, or does she adhere to the promise and let Kurabe be a different person? The end result, we saw.
What will you do?
So, as you know, right, this character has a foiling with Jiro, the romantic others. Okay, let's just be real here. But if you want to extend that logically forward, the fucking cat is Shiba, okay? So, they're connected via AI, past time, past memory, etc. Very romantic, I guess. And that kind of helps you understand further the solution to this entire game that you're experiencing, right? I could just deny absolutely everything I said by saying refuse. That doesn't feel right, though, because obviously it has to happen. This is an event in the past, and they're already staying with each other. So if I say refuse, I'm really curious what happens. Shit, why not?
But he's not Jiro Kurabe. He's not.
I see. That is unfortunate.
Oh, wait. I accept.
Fair, okay.
How wonderful.
But we already knew that had to happen, right? So they just solved it that way.
Here. These documents make it legal for you to live with him.
A rental agreement?
I'll tell Morimura-san of our arrangement myself. Please, go to Jiro now.
Oh, thank you. Fluffy, can nobody else see you? Jiro.
Man, that must be painful. I know that. Like, whenever I see Mio, I just want to run up and tackle her.
Juro. Miss Morimura.
Okay. So now we know what this scene's about.
So, you've been living at the Kurabe house.
Oh, yes.
Has there been any change? Has he said anything strange? Any confusion about being Juro Izumi?
What makes you ask that?
It sounds like you know something.
Don't tell me. You know something?
Excuse me.
Kurabe-kun, is something wrong? You look pale.
Tell me the truth. I'm actually Juro Izumi, aren't I? The way I am now is something you created.
What's this all of a sudden?
I get it now. The woman who keeps showing up in my dreams. The one I saw on Sumire Bridge. It's not Fuyusaka-san. It's you. Chihiro Morimura.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you been aware this whole time?
Kurabe-kun?
Juro! What was that about?
I don't know.
Wow, really?
Hey.
Fluffy, you're talking to me here? Won't other people see?
This is an emergency. Juro's been taken.
What?
That idiot. He got too close to some dangerous people.
Dangerous?
Those who use magic for their own means. You went there before. The abandoned factory in Higoromocho.
Okay.
They're going to alter his memories. You need to go there again. You need to rescue Juro. Damn it! He's getting too far.
He's gone? I knew he wasn't real. No, it doesn't matter. Right now, Juro needs me.
Yeah, her story is contextualized like a magical girl story.
I'm on my way, Juro.
Which is actually pretty fitting, now that I think about it. I'm not entirely sure if this is true, but I think of magical girl stories as the adolescent stories that you give towards young girls, which demographically that makes sense, right? They're aimed towards young women trying to grow up and see how the world works, and that's what their message is catered towards them. So that's one side for girls growing up, right? And the other side that I see it as is like Power Rangers or mechs. So that's personally how I see it. Those stories aimed at separate demographics, aimed to instill a social message about adolescence and growing up, right? One for girls, one for boys. So to me, her foiling Juro with this type of story makes a lot of logical sense to me.
Juro, this way.
Okay, so now we have a continuation.
Wait! Are you with him?
You know Fluffy?
Fluffy?
Don't worry. He can make you better. You're starting to recognize what's in your dreams, aren't you? Do you remember me?
It's not exactly like that. I finally understand. The things I remember, they aren't from the Juro you know.
No, that can't be. Why would you say that?
The things I saw in my dreams, they're memories. And the only memory I have of you is when I shot and killed you. I was worried. I was so afraid that I'd hurt you again. Because
Who are you? Is there really nothing left? There's no trace of him inside you? No. I betrayed everyone. I betrayed Tomi. It was all a lie. I'm such an idiot.
Yakushiji.
That cat. What was the point?
Wait.
Why are you laughing? I guess to be fair, you haven't been with us for the entire video game run. Wait, did you miss the explanation about how structure naturally creates story? Yeah, so you definitely weren't with us for a while, if that's suddenly a surprise to you. Sci-fi movie night? I don't know. I've been pretty busy the last few days, as I told a lot of people already. So I'm trying to just focus on finishing my video essay, and then once I'm done with that, I can finally just take it a little bit easy, right? And I would like to watch a bunch of sci-fi movies.
Juro, he really is gone forever. Are you alright?
You by yourself?
I am. Are you by yourself too?
There's someone coming. Can you stay and talk till then?
Making a child wait all by herself.
In Arcami, I didn't know it either.
Of course. I'll stay here until they come get you.
Where's your friends?
Well, I have some at school.
No, silly. I'm not talking about them. I mean your friend that told you to update the decode. Hmm? What's wrong? You look like a scared kitten.
Okay.
Hold it right there.
Who are you?
Out of context, 13 Sentinels. I need the screenshot.
Who ordered you to update the decode?
Decode? Do you mean the Deimos code?
Yep. I know it wasn't you. Tell me who it was.
It was a cat.
Huh?
A fluffy black cat with a white-tipped tail.
So you caught her?
Renya Goto.
You're late, Goto-kun.
Did you know? Do you understand what you did to me?
I sealed your powers as a witch. To fight the kaiju. That's what I was told.
Witches and cats. Interesting story.
I thought you'd be able to see through the ruse a bit more.
Wanna know what you shot him with? It was nanomachines. They added code to the ones already in their bodies.
The code expands the kaiju's capabilities. How strong it will allow them to become, we have no way of knowing.
That makes so much sense. So instead of shooting to kill kids, you have the other side of the story where, okay, well, Jiro Izumi shooting to kill people, and then that route is finished. To foil that, you have the solution, which is shooting to inject nanomachines. Okay.
That can't be.
The one behind all this. The one who manipulated you. It seems they are trying to take control of the decode. If they succeed, they will also have control of the Sentinel dock in the factory.
One more time, sorry. The one behind all this. Seems they're trying to take control. Yep. They will have control of the Sentinel dock.
In other words, we lose all our means of defense.
Forces one particular strategy.
Are you aware of who that cat is?
No.
That seems bad. He must have known this would happen. He had a plan. That's why he used the girl, so we couldn't trace it back to him.
But that very cleverness is what proves it was him.
So, who is he?
No one you'd have heard of. He's a criminal from the future.
A criminal. From the very beginning, it was all lies. I won't forgive him. Not ever. There you are.
Okay, and then the obvious happens, which
About
is
time you got back.
the confrontation, right? The person that I love is not Jiro Karabe, which is that promise that she had to make. That question's still up in the air on whether she's gonna resolve that or not. You have this scene right here where she finds out who the hell Fluffy is, and then that question becomes extended further.
You lied to me. About everything.
You seem mad, but I haven't lied to you.
You're not a cat at all.
I've been saying that from the beginning.
Bullshit! You're a criminal from the future. I know you are. All that about ancient civilizations and curses. You've been playing me for a fool the whole time!
I haven't been lying. There is an ancient civilization. This may look like the 20th century, but it's not. Humanity actually died out in the 22nd century. It's been millions of years since then.
Holy.
So, in reality, the 22nd century is an ancient civilization.
So you're saying this isn't the real world? No, more lies! I won't be deceived again. No, more lies! I'm done being used.
Oh shit! Yes! I need this scene!
You convinced me to shoot my friends with this thing. And now you're in control of the kaiju and the Sentinels. Was that your goal all along? To end humanity?
I've already told you. This is a game. I'm only making preparations.
A game where our lives are on the line?
Not if things go the way I want them to.
Oh my god, did they really just... I'll talk about it after this.
I can get you all out of here alive.
I'm not... I'll talk about it later. Okay, hang on. I think this is the first time. Is it? Give me a second. I need like 15 seconds. I'm just thinking about something. See, this is why I like meta stories so much. It's so fucking cool to think how much structure informs story, and how by creating, by destroying the fourth wall, right? By bringing the work closer to you, you can examine it with a kind of intimate perspective. There we go. Oh man. Oh, my heart. Okay, anyway. Shoot the cat.
Whose memories are in Juro?
Again.
Ah, right. That. Those are my memories, actually. It's not my fault, though.
You really think I'd believe your lies again?
No, I don't imagine you would.
You were using Juro too, weren't you?
It was not my intention. But in the end, that is what happened. You need to give up on trying to bring him back.
Oh, so that means that Dom missed my essay about how structure informs story.
I forgot to mention, you're the final witch. But you don't have to meet the same fate as the rest of them.
Wait, what? Where is he? What's happening? It's me? What is this? This is all my fault. I forced everyone into battle. But the only one who really deserves to die is me. Tomi, forgive me.
To actually shoot yourself like that, it must have really been driving you mad. But don't worry. If you don't fight, there's no way you'll survive. You did what had to be done. I want to apologize about his memories. There were things that happened I didn't expect. But none of that matters to you. There's no excuse. I boasted about how I could bring him back. It may seem like I tricked you, but I really did all that I could. I had no ill intent. Well, maybe a little. I just wanted him to become the Juro of my world. I wanted to control his feelings of love. Almost like a parent to their child. I wanted my desires to become his own. I guess I hesitated once I saw the depth of your feelings. There was still some human left in me after all. You might not believe me, but I really have become fond of you. Megumi Yakushiji, the days we spent together were surprisingly fun. It gave me an odd feeling, as if I were on holiday with a cheeky daughter. You left me some nice memories. And now it's up to all of you. I've made all the preparations I could. Since I was unable to hold up my end of our contract, this is goodbye. If our plan succeeds, I want you to live out the rest of your life with Juro. Take care, and good luck.
Yakushiji.
Juro.
What happened? Did you shoot yourself in the stomach? With that gun?
Okay.
Please, wait. Just hear me out. Ever since I last saw you, I've been thinking about the dreams I had.
None of that matters now.
I dream of myself inside the Sentinel. I've seen it over and over. I fight in the Sentinel, taking down kaiju after kaiju, struggling in pain, fighting like some kind of possessed demon. Right arm destroyed. Damage immense. Pilot must cease control. I still have my left arm. Abnormality detected in life support. Emergency release of Sentinel pilot. Initiating. No! Cancel release! I'll continue to pilot. Overwrite command. I won't let them destroy Megumi City. This place is home to all our memories. Life support limit reached. Emergency release procedure. Initiating. No! Cancel the release! I'm not done yet. The more I thought about it, the clearer it became. The only one who has experience piloting Sentinels is the Juro Izumi you know. These are his memories. In battle, he was always calling out someone's name. I didn't realize it at first, but I know it now. It was your name. He was fighting for you.
Juro.
I'm not Juro Izumi anymore. But my feelings are the same. Maybe it's because of his memories. But even so, none of that matters to me now. Because I'm I love you. My feelings for you are just as strong and true as Izumi's. Do you not feel the same way?
Thank you, but... Fluffy really was trying. Just like he said. He was trying to get his memories back. What do I...
It's true that I may not be as strong as him. But I don't care. I will protect you. With everything that I have.
No. I'll never let you fight on your own again. I'll fight to protect you too, Jiro. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Does that mean Yakushiji?
Look at him sleeping up there. I hope he's warm. So cute. I wonder if you'll still be there at lunch.
So I'm just focusing right now. I'm gonna ignore the chat for a little bit.
Doubt it.
I'll talk about a few things afterwards, trust me. And maybe I'll do a little bit of catch up for people who didn't hear about the essay.
Fluffy. I know you're not him. I just wanted to say... I'm sorry. And Oh. I'll try my best. For you, Fluffy. Jiro, I told you so many times, but you still went without me. This time, it will be different. This time, it's my turn to save you. I hope you're watching, Fluffy. I will beat this game. Sentinel, activate.
Awesome. That was... Okay, I mean, I certainly have critiques of maybe like that one scene, but otherwise, very logical conclusion to her story arc, or character arc, sorry. Okay, so very quick update. Yes, I finished this, in case you just tuned in, and then I went to Megumi. Okay, so, I guess we'll do this a very small step at a time, right? So, do you have any water on me? I'll get some more water. Like, usually the walk that I take to get water allows me to sort my thoughts. Okay, be right back. Alright, I'm not sure if you heard that, but ow. Okay, give me a second. Anyway, even as I went to get some tea, I said water, but hey, water plus tea. Think about how to start this conversation. Okay, Okay, let's do it this way. So, as the writer wants to ideally foil these two characters, right? And so, how they end up doing it, he, she, the team, I'm not sure, is they create the romantic other, right? So, they're in a relationship. Megumi's character arc works like this. At the very beginning, you don't know about the promise that she made with Jiro's grandmother, right? And so, as you're experiencing her story up until the 75% part, where that promise becomes contextualized for the audience, you are experiencing someone who is going around shooting her friends. And in a way, it feels very selfish, right? Exceptionally so. Because she is prioritizing herself over others. I want so badly to be together with Jiro Izumi that I am willing to shoot my friends. And essentially forget the current Jiro Kurabe, right? That's what the perception of her is up until a certain point. And you can have feelings, right? Like, I understand how much she wants to be with this person she fell in love with, right? But that is your perception up until the 75% point, which we just experienced. So bam, you're now there. You're giving, the author gives that moment on the rooftop where she talks with his grandmother and she makes a promise to treat him like himself, not to reveal his past identity, to let him grow naturally, essentially, right? And if anything like problematic happens, like he's trying to remember Izumi, go tell the nurse about it. Sorry, I forgot her name. Okay. So now that's been introduced into the story, so the audience has a better understanding of the problem that Megumi is dealing with. So that means all those scenes before, that was in the back of her head. Do I choose to pursue this selfish love of mine in which I will be hurting my other friends, right? Or do I choose to let Jiro be himself, the more selfless interpretation of the promise that she made, right? And what ends up pushing her to make the right decision is finding out that Fluffy, aka Jiro Izumi's AI, aka Shiba, right? So dog and cat, the other kind of foil, ends up doing his best to fulfill his end of the contract. Once she realizes that, she's given the proper push in the right direction, right? The A-OK, like, I really did try my best, and I want you to try to find your own happiness. I truly did care about you, even though I forced you to do these things and I felt bad about it, right? Go and live your life. And by having that push in the right direction, she finds her love again. But not with Izumi, with the new version of himself. The version of himself that combines his struggles with the past and his understanding of where to go in the future. Okay, anyway. To try to catch people up as fast as I can if you weren't there about how structure informs story. What we learned about Jiro Kurabe is... sorry, this makes a lot of noise in my ears, so it's hard for me to listen to that background sound. What we learned about Jiro Kurabe is that his story is a micro-level version of the overall story. It's a microcosm, a small picture of the bigger picture, I guess. Okay, and when I first experienced the story, I said that I thought the story was like a line, okay? Because you're bouncing, I mean, as an individual, you don't always understand the bigger picture, right? You're living as yourself, and you think that time is chronological. When you see the bigger picture, it might change, right? In this case, with Juro, I saw it as a bouncing back between the past and the future constantly. And to me, it was a line. When I started seeing the other characters, I thought to myself, maybe broken pieces of string. I'm drawing a picture in my head. All you have to do here now is find all these broken lines, put them together, and we have a chronological story. Starts at 2188, and it goes to wherever it wants to end, right? So that uniquely starts in the future and goes backwards, right? Because they have to go back in time to solve a problem that happened in the future. Okay. Anyway, then as we experience more of the story, that line, that structure became a different image. It became a circle, right? As you see in front of you right now. As you start to piece together this story, the theme that comes out very viscerally is interconnectivity. These characters are super connected to one another. They're not lines going their own directions. Nah, they're all connected as if they are a team, as if they are a circle, right? And that kind of circle structure, that loop, informs a better understanding of the story as well. For example, Nenji Ogata's story is nothing but loops. But what else is a loop that happens in a story? When humanity goes up to a certain point, they have to go back in order to solve that problem. That would be like the kaiju, the final battle, etc., right? But that's not just how the story works. That's also how reality works, right? When humanity gets a crazy amount of technology, that technology ends up hurting them, like the atomic bomb, for example, which is obviously referenced here. Okay, so now we have an understanding of the circle structure from line to circle. What's the next step? Well, the finishing the finishing touches, I guess, the finishing touches of Juro's story is asking whether the solution to this story is to conquer the AI, in which case that's a little bit weird, right? Because you're saying that when humanity butts its head against a problem that's technology, the solution is to use more technology, to use more weapons. Not likely to be the case. That would destroy all the messages that it borrows from, right? All the references that it makes. It's a very connected story, not just within itself, but within other works as well. Okay, so that's not likely to be the message, is what I thought. So what else is the message then? What else could it be, right? In Juro's story, once again, a microcosm of the bigger picture, obviously, he is struggling to connect with himself, right? There is this entity within him that he can't quite figure out, and it's causing him conflict. It doesn't allow him to grow. It doesn't allow him to move forward. Therefore, he must resolve that conflict. What is that conflict? It is his past self and what it brings with him, right? Kind of like a ghost haunting you. So, in his story, it isn't that he beats up his former self and then he conquers it and he moves forward. No, that's not the solution. The solution is that they merge, right? The past meets his future self, right? This is like, this is the torch being given to Juro. They merge, and then that gives a out from the loop. Okay, so the next big thing is that they start talking about meta stories. So when you start introducing meta elements into your story, there is first there's a actual breaking of the fourth wall. Okay, you lose your immersion for a second because when a fourth wall break happens, you're given attention to the work that you're experiencing. Your immersion is gone because then a character just said, "Hey, Koopa, you're playing a video game and you need to go play Natsuno story or something like that," right? Like, what the fuck? Why are you talking to me? Fourth wall is broken. My immersion's gone. However, that temporary breaking of the fourth wall can have extremely profitable effects. Why? Because once the fourth wall is broken and your attention to the work is recognized, I am experiencing a visual novel. I am experiencing a movie, I'm experiencing a video game in this case, right? It makes you try to understand the structure of the thing that you are watching or playing, right? Okay, so now that that has been introduced into Juro's story, we went from line, right? One individual who's walking from point A to point whatever, to circle, interconnectivity, thematically and visually, and it plays into the plot, right? Then we went to a higher level, which is meta understanding. Push yourself away from that circle and look at it from above. And what do you see? You see that what became a line, what became a circle, ended up becoming like a 3D object, right? So now you have a circle in the past, you have a circle in the present, you have a circle in the future, right? These needs to be connected. This is one's a little bit hard for me to explain. But your perspective of the story changes with more information. That's why the form of the story changes with more information. So when you have a higher perspective, which would be the meta understanding of the work, you understand why this has to be a video game. Why? Because video games have one particular element of it that defines it differently than other mediums. Interactivity, at least, right? That's probably the defining element of a video game. You can't interact with a movie. I've tried. You can't interact with a book. I mean, you can flip the pages. You get my idea. But you can play a video game, right? That's one of its major strengths. And so, if this story is about interconnecting with others, right? Why does this have to be a video game? Because what is the idea of breaking the fourth wall? To push yourself back for a moment. But then, because the fourth wall doesn't exist anymore, it's difficult to tell what's the difference between reality and fiction, because the wall no longer is there. And so, now that the fourth wall is broken, by you interacting with a story that's super interconnected, you too are connected to the story. That's what I figured out when the cat talked about, again, the video game. And that's ultimately one of the major goals of being a writer, right? I mean, that's how I personally feel. I'm a classicist. That's one of the ultimate goals of being a writer, to make a message that stays with the people who experience the work, right? So, how do you get the message through the medium you're experiencing? I am connected to these characters, and the message is strong, right? I feel something for this work that I haven't felt for a long time with other stories, because I am, too, truly involved. And this is a story that is meaningful, that wants to change the history of humanity. Okay, let's see. Maybe I failed in explaining something. So every single one of these characters has a perspective in which they comprehend the story, right? The thing that I am trying to say is that our way of comprehending the story is through a video game, logically. To create a connection between the medium and the player, it has to be a video game. We are added to the circle because we interact in the circle. That's why I think the video game as a fourth wall break exists. How does Megumi understand this story? From her perspective, magical girl. How does Natsuno understand this story? From her perspective, a bunch of sci-fi movies. How does etc. understand this story? Right? Every specific perspective contributes to the circle, so does yours. That's why I'm saying it is what it is. Okay, let's move forward. I feel like Yuri should be next, logically. It's 100% fine to disagree, by the way, right? There are tons of disagreements in academic analysis all the time anyway. So I'm going to reiterate this point because sometimes it's not that obvious, I suppose. So as long as you're able to defend your argument, your point is valid. So I'm saying that you can agree with Dom, it's perfectly fine. You can agree with me, it's perfectly fine. You can have your own interpretation, it's perfectly fine, as long as you're able to defend it with visual evidence and study, right?
Miwako's taking a while. She said she had some papers to deliver, right? To the art room, I think?
Yeah.
What's up, Iori? You look bummed.
Huh? I'm fine.
I'm just a little... I'm wondering if I explained my idea properly, because it had to happen without the entire picture, right? I haven't finished this game yet. It could change drastically.
We're going to Tsutsuji today, right?
Miwako did say she wanted to stop by the record store.
She wants that new Idol album, right?
There she is. Sorry to keep you waiting.
That's always the kind of weird thing about streams too when I'm doing this, is because like I have to say something while I'm experiencing the work as well, because you want to see where my thoughts are, right? Normally when it comes to like analyzing, writing an analytical article, for example, I would never just stop midway and then make an analysis. That's weird.
You know what? I saw Natsuno-chan just now, but... Hey, the bus is here! Save it for later. Wait for us! The sun's already gone down. It's because you were waiting on me. I'm sorry.
Honestly, the vertical... I don't know how to put this one. The meta system being a vertical structure was impressed upon me because of how they played a scene out too. Like it was a talk between the father of Megumi and what's his name again? I keep forgetting. He has messy hair. He really likes yakisoba pan. That guy, right? And then as that scene was happening, it was going upwards towards I believe it's a satellite. Must be. Hijiyama, thank you, yeah. And I'm specifically looking forward to a lot of meta stories that I've been kind of contemplating a lot lately. And then understanding the effects of fourth wall break and meta techniques is something that I need to specifically study for my own story. So that's why I have that particular interpretation of it.
No, I'm sorry, Miwa-chan. We couldn't even get the record you wanted.
I can't believe all 3 stores were sold out.
But just to add one more thing, the medium of video game is actually super interesting to me. I'm not comfortable with it because I feel like I wish I had like a textbook or two to read more about video games. But I truly do believe that the interactivity of a video game can produce emotions that might not be easily accessible in other mediums. Like, I think the one that people tend to bring up is guilt, right? Because you make the choices, you do the things, you are at fault for the things that you've done, right? And that feels possible, very possible in a video game. But I am unsure if that's how you can... I'm unsure if that's possible in other mediums. I've been thinking about that lately.
It's getting kinda late.
My dad's a worry ward.
Anyway,
Maybe
let
I
me
should
focus
call
on this.
home.
There's a phone booth over there. You gonna call?
Yeah.
But that's always been something that's kind of like been in the back of my head, right? I played video games for all of my life, and it's only just now, through the context, well, yeah, I guess, through the context of books and films, that I'm approaching video games in a different kind of way.
That's right. We lost the fight and ran away. A monster was chasing us, and the person with me was... Koto-senpai. When did I get so obsessed with boys? They keep showing up in my dreams.
Let me try to catch myself up by reading this.
2089. That's what year it was in my dream. He said he'd gone back in time 16 years to find me. If that was a real premonition, something's gonna happen in the year 2105. That's 120 years from now. A giant UFO buried underground. Was it a premonition? Oh, that's crazy. Maybe Natchan's getting to my head. Once she starts talking about UFOs, you'll never hear the end of it. Gotta love her, though. Every day, I have strange dreams. They keep me up at night. Whenever I think... Miwa-chan...
Okay, I think I'm mostly caught up now. Alright, where are we headed? A path that I don't know.
Hi, Dad. It's me. Uh-huh. How'd it go? Pretty much how I thought. He wants me to come home ASAP. Figures. The train's probably fastest. Oh. What's wrong? Do you see that guy?
Oh, yeah. It's the bully from before.
I thought so. Pompadour dude? What about him? I think it was last week. He was harassing us by the school gate. You got harassed? Dude, everything okay?
Luckily, Neji-kun stepped in and saved us.
He did? Dang.
What now? Should we go around the other way?
That'd be best. Come to think of it, I've seen a few guys like him. They've been hanging around our school lately.
I'm just trying to remember where the hell I am with this character.
Let's go around, Yuri-chan.
Hey, what school are you from? Didn't they tell you not to roam around after dark?
Who's this geezer?
What about the other guy with the pompadour? Why don't you go talk to him, please?
I'm Heizo Onishi, police force, juvenile division.
Ugh.
Uh-oh.
You may know me better as Onishi the Ogre.
He's gonna take us into custody.
Judging from the uniform, you're from Sakura High. It's 8 o'clock. What are you doing out at this hour?
Well, we were shopping for a record and it got dark before we knew it.
It's true.
It's dangerous for young girls like you to be out on the streets at night. The reason doesn't matter.
We're sorry.
If it happens again, I'll write you up. Now hurry on home.
Okay, I'm gonna follow him and see if he reacts.
Just hurry up and go home.
What? Dude! This... Okay, yeah.
Well, well. So we meet again. It must be destiny.
Perfect, okay.
Come with me. I'll show you a good time. I know the perfect place.
Wajima.
Onishi the Ogre.
Don't tell me. You're up to no good again.
I haven't done anything. Yet.
Run along home. Or would you rather come with me?
Damn it.
Thank you so much.
Alright, perfect.
You ambushed us in front of the station and forced us us into this creepy alleyway. Don't think you'll get away with this. The police are on their way.
Oh, shut up! Wajima-san has something to say. So listen up, will ya?
Hey, knock it off. You know, all my life I've been shit out of luck when it comes to women. Until now. I'm telling you, girl. The moment I saw you, I knew you'd be mine.
Wow.
Get it, Wajima-san?
No.
I consider myself a man who minds his own business. But I can't abide by this. You need to leave those girls alone. Get out of here. Now.
Who the hell are you? Another poser, huh?
Hard of hearing, are we? Don't say I didn't warn you.
It's you.
You better not be messing around.
Die 1,000 deaths? Yes! Die 1,000 deaths! Shit, man.
Oh, damn it! This bastard's a boxer.
A tad rusty. You got a few hits in.
Thank you. But why?
Mere coincidence.
You're lying.
They must have heard the commotion.
Whoa,
You
jeez.
guys okay?
Oh, man, you scared me.
Usami-chan!
Okay, what's up?
I got the cop.
Care to explain what happened here, Wajima?
I feel much better with the policeman here. Thanks, Usami-chan.
You should have just bolted past the ticket gate. You're such a slowpoke sometimes.
Sorry.
Anyway, how'd you get out of this mess? A really cool guy came in and saved us. You mean the one who ran downtown? Yes, that's right. I wonder what school he goes to.
Okay, here we go, Yuri.
I wonder where he is now. I might never see him again.
Hell yeah, running after him, but hey, I want to talk to the...
I don't want to bother him. No, if I don't run after him, I know I'll regret it. Even if he turns me down, I have to tell him how I feel. Sorry.
I was just gonna take a moment to talk to someone else, but okay.
Guys.
It has to be him. He's nearby.
Where did he go?
Honestly, thinking about it, I'm kind of glad that I'm not expecting myself to write anything about this story. The amount of research that I would have to do just to like fit in loose ends in my head would be kind of exhausting. But that's why I'm happy that I can just have fun with it. It's like a very big difference between like I had to review a game and I can just play a game. I had to compare like...
He has to be somewhere.
When I was doing Steins Gate Elite, I had to compare the anime to the original work. I had it open at the exact same time just to make sure that I wasn't speaking out of my ass.
Hey,
Huh?
oh,
The visual novel came first.
sorry.
If you're talking about the original visual novel, in which case that would be the case. If you're talking about Elite, that came after the anime.
I can't find him. Is that guy looking for someone too?
Maybe this game really is perfect for October. Why am I getting spooked?
He's gone.
Oh, hi.
There you are.
You? Were you following me?
I wanted to tell you something.
Don't. If you're seen with me, the men in black suits will go after you too.
Black suits?
I'm being hunted. Do you get it? Now go home. All right?
Oh, so that man I saw over there.
Yeah, that's the other thing that's kind of unfun about reviewing games.
I've got you now.
You gotta be careful about, like, giving too much information, right?
Damn it. Let go of me.
Well, depending on my company, actually.
Your gun here.
Watch this. Ow.
Reckless. Look out.
You're not getting away, Sekigahara.
Just run! Forget about me!
Is this girl with you?
No.
The hell's going on here?
Perfect timing. Give me a hand.
So women and children are fair game, huh?
What?
I don't stand for that, buddy.
Arrived at destination.
Over here. Get on.
Right.
That girl. She seemed to be associated with the men in black. Did you recognize her?
No, it was too dark.
I see. You might want to hold on a little tighter. You're gonna fall.
Okay.
Where do you live? I'll take you home.
It's now or never. Hey, I know this is sudden, but I need to tell you, I love you.
What's this all of a sudden? Some kind of prank from this era?
It's not a prank! I know you already have Shinonome-senpai. It's probably awkward to hear this from me, but even if it ends up breaking my heart, I just needed to tell you. I needed you to know how I feel.
There seems to be a misunderstanding. Ryoko-san is not my girlfriend.
Huh?
I spent a lot of time alone back home. Parents weren't around. So she stepped in. Looked after me like a big sister. She's family to me. In that sense, I do care for her. I want her to be happy. That's all.
You mean it?
Middle school was a rough time for me. Haven't heard a thing about love since I was a kid. Until now, that is.
So she's not his girlfriend after all.
You know, it seems the two of us are bound by fate. What would you do if I told you I'm an assassin from the future who came here to kill you?
It wouldn't matter. I would still love you.
A guy whose name you don't even know?
Well, yeah.
You feel that strongly, huh? Didn't see that coming. My name is A. Sekigahara.
A. Sekigahara. So, I haven't heard a no.
Let's get you home. Don't follow me again, all right? I'll be in touch.
Okay.
Honestly, God, I'm freaking blushing. Give me a second. Honestly, ever since I met Mio, romance stories have taken a very different kind of light for me, right? And so I find myself interested in them again. So seeing how relationships are certainly a thing in this game, just kind of put smiles all over my face. Speaking of relationships, haven't tended to my mech in a while. All right, Ogata Kisaragi on the strike team. Ogata?
Fine.
Kisaragi. Perfect. Okay. Clear without a sentinel being immobilized. Horde of G-Molar Drillfly. Kaiju will appear. You know, thinking about it now. I still really feel I feel so strongly about that though, because like forming the connection to the person who's experiencing the work is one of the greatest things that you can do as a writer. Yeah, but I really enjoy this fucking story. It just makes me naturally want to talk about it, and to better talk about it, usually I write. But I don't want to write about this story because it's so much work. It's like almost every single visual novel I experience is that feeling in me where if I could put it to words, I can take something home and let it stay with me, right? As a message that can help me better approach the world. So I've been thinking if I could use my new YouTube channel to do that, right? To satisfy that feeling that I wanted. It's worked out a lot for like articles, for sure, because I'm familiar with its form, right? And I've done it enough. But for a video essay though, it's taken me almost, how long? Let's see. It's taken me 18 days to get to this point where I am right now. And I'm freaking nervous that it's only going to be just that long every single time. But I imagine that as I get better, it should be shorter. I hope. I wrote like 13 pages of script, and I cut out 8. Okay, anyway, well, a G-Molar is probably that ground unit, right? So how do I want to handle this? Shield matrix on defense.
I got this.
I'll go.
Let's go.
Okay, so I have access to a missile. I have sentries to summon while she is gone.
Here goes.
I have a quick shot. And I think that should be okay. But my issue is that he doesn't do anything as a side unit, but it should still be alright, I think. It is called meta system, right? It is, yes. Oh, that's actually pretty much how I envision the story structure right there. What to do? Have I updated the... Yep, it's already maxed out. So you want to make more investments. Let's figure it out. EMP stun is at +8. So far, I'm not a huge fan of this. Maybe it's because I just need to upgrade it. Anti-ground piercing rocket launcher versus... I mean, I feel like that's fine, right? Because I got hit from a distance farther away. 300 times 4 versus 220 times 50. I guess I'll take both. It's fine. Should be situations that arise where it's logical to use it. Okay, that's fine then. Usually he's gonna be summoning sentry guns though. That's the issue, right? That they're already occupied doing one particular thing. I'll get you another one of these though, just to be extra safe. I'm gonna enhance this, actually. Okay, so worst case scenario, you pop that down. I mean, this is your core weapon, so I think I'll upgrade that as well. Right there.
Okay.
Okay.
Look, Nutchan, the Cultural Science Museum. We went there on a field trip once. Oh yeah, an elementary school. Man, that takes me back. I hope it's still standing after all this.
Sometimes that's all it takes, huh? Just give us some magnets and levers to mess with, and we're happy.
Huh. Did you forget, Nanji-kun? That was where you proposed to me.
What?
What?
Yeah, said you'd protect me forever. Oh, back in 2nd grade? He said that to me too.
Wow.
Oh, really? Well, Casanova, exactly how many girls have you proposed to?
What? Hey, I didn't mean it like that. Look, it was 2nd grade. I didn't know shit. I just wanted to be a hero. Protect everybody.
Daimo signatures. They're coming.
Perfect. Now I get to prove it.
Okay, let's go.
Too slow. What now?
Let's see. Shooting south. These are the G-Molars? Yeah, they are. Okay.
I've got to do this. Let's
Well, let's start off with a boom.
Let's do this. Score.
Thanks. I gotta think.
Wow, really? I mean, they didn't lie. They were right.
Back me up.
We can do this. Right? Lend us a hand. Gotta keep it together. Gonna be okay. Step number 17 is moving.
Number 10, moving out.
Fight I can't win. Number 21 on the move.
What do I do?
Well, okay. There's some enemies coming behind us here, so let's actually move you over here.
I can't win.
No point overthinking
Number 21 on the move.
Gotta do something. Gonna be okay. Definitely.
A bunch of flyers. That stun does reach them, so I can wait for a tad sec here. That's awkward. A bunch of flyers. It's not too bad, actually. Wait a tad sec. I would like a... No one else has EMP stun, though. Except for her, but why stun what you can kill?
Okay. What now?
Well, you can do this. That makes logical sense. We can capture a bunch of them. That'll be perfect.
No point over. Number 10, moving out.
Keep it together.
A little awkward.
Like any other punks. I'm right here. Get bent. This could get ugly.
What to do?
Still not used to this thing. Okay.
Here they come.
As long as I can keep this thing moving. Number 21 on the
How's
move.
this?
No fight I can't win.
Okay. What now?
I guess time to party.
What now?
Let's go, Nonsense.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay, there they are.
What to do?
Wait, attack.
Long as I can keep my still not.
Yeah, wait for one more tick.
Guide your head. Incoming signatures from above. Lend us a hand.
Take it.
Gotta keep it together.
Perfect. Okay, now activate it.
Hold up. Hit. Okay, long as no fight I can't win. Come on. That do it?
This isn't so hard.
I could wipe it out. It is about to hit her too. Does that think so? You know, I'm actually kind of curious. How does this work?
Turn this around.
Plant a gravity field at target area for 8 seconds. So this would be convenient. Let's see.
This isn't so hard.
No point overthinking it.
Makes logical sense. Okay.
What do I do? No point overthinking
So,
it.
what's my next move?
That's pretty solid, actually. I'll take it.
I'll try.
Okay, what's the plan?
They're like any other punks.
Shouldn't be too bad. I could pop it now, just for the hell of it, and just wait a tick and launch again. Out of curiosity. Hang on. I want a better look. So there's still units over here. These are gonna come out pretty soon. So I'm stalling, is essentially what's happening.
By now. No point overthinking it.
Okay, what's the plan? Number 21 on the
Okay.
move.
What now? I'll try. I'm right here. Get big.
A little concerned.
Still not used to this
Just a
thing.
little bit more.
Long as I can keep this thing no fight, long as I can
Perfect.
keep
All
this
right.
thing moving. Okay, let's do this.
We're probably gonna nuke over there.
Nice. Gotta do something.
Oh, nuke over there. I can clear up the small fry.
Give up. How's that?
I have to focus. Timing.
What do I do? Lend us a hand.
Enemy. They're like any other punks.
I guess I don't know how to nuke them? Let's just get you in position, actually. Get over here.
What now? Number 10. What the?
Right, they're blocking your way, obviously. Okay, tackle them.
Thinking it.
Okay, what's the plan? Here you go. How's that? Give it up.
They're moving quickly. Gotta keep it together.
Let's pop another stun.
Hit.
They're like any other punks.
Let's move out here.
Number 10 moving. What the?
Whoops. Yeah, he's in the way. My bad.
What now? Number 10 moving out.
Yuki-chan, you gotta step back. Heal up.
God damn it. I'll be fine. Barely felt it. Stop worrying about me. You got your own fight to win.
I'll try. Or like, no, I'll try. No point overthinking it. I'll try.
I did the wrong one. That's awkward. Okay.
I'll try.
Let's turn this around.
Okay, the issue is that she's out of her mech. So that would kill her if I nuked. Well, the nuke's in the right position, so. At least I'm pretty sure the nuke would kill her. I think so. This is just outside the hitbox. Oh, it's not friendly fire? Okay.
Still not used to this thing.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Okay, let's do this. No fight I can't win.
What's next? These guys over here. Okay.
As long as I can keep this thing moving. Number 21 on the move.
Bastards. Back me up. What do I do?
Still not used to this thing.
No point overthinking it. I'll try. They're like any other pull.
Number 21 on
No
the
point
move.
over.
I gotta do this. What do I do?
Confirmed. What do I do? Come on! Get finished! That all you got?
Focus. Please, help us.
Thanks. No fight I can't win.
Let's go, Sentinel.
Okay, this should be the final. Just kill these things, you're done.
Did it! Yeah!
As long as I can keep this thing. Okay, let's do this. Don't screw with me! Nice! Say your prayers.
Okay.
Okay, what's the plan? Here you go! How's that? Give it up!
Termination of enemy signals confirmed. Aegis activated. Terminal closure complete. Surrounding 2-kilometer area now fully secure. Ending tactical analysis.
Well, so much for that museum.
All the old pieces of our daily lives are getting left behind.
I feel bad for saying it, but it's kind of hard to focus on being sad when I'm this hungry.
That's only fair. We've been fighting these monsters non-stop since sundown. If I could have anything, well, I was hoping I could enjoy hamburger again someday.
Okay, Kitaro.
Once this is all over, I'll make as much as you want.
Sounds good. Am I still invited to this?
Of course.
Guess I'd better stay alive then. Wouldn't want to miss it.
Man, this is rough.
How long is this battle gonna go on?
What? I still got an S? Oh my god. Nice. Never mind. Damn it. Okay, what time is it? It is 11:35. I think for the sake of understanding the story better, finish Iori's. So then I would have finished 3 characters tonight if I do so. Okay, I'll just quickly grab some more water. I should be using mystery points. You know what? Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, there was something about hamburger. I gotta know more, man. Oh no. There it is. It's not in this pack, really? Fine, hot dogs. Very important information, Nikuman. Very important information. My mind has been changed. God, I think somewhere in my house I still have energy drinks. Like a whole box full of NOS. How many years old they are? I don't know. I had them since college. So, at least 6 years. Which... I look for hamburger myself. Where is it? Heizo. No. Headgear. Time travel control key. Sorry, hamburger has to be our 69. It's critical. Did I just keep missing it? Where the hell is it? It's on the way down. Oh, it's unlocked. I thought it was red. Okay, never mind then. We'll do World of Worlds. Perfect. 69. Okay, now I'll be right back. God, I'm actually starving right now. Alright. So, you'll be proud of me, guys. I opened up that fridge, and I was like, what can I eat? I stared directly into the abyss, and I said, I'm not going to have any beer tonight. And then I walked away, feeling really sad. Anyway, I'm eating string cheese.
All right.
Okay, let's see. Okay, there we go.
Shall we get a bite to eat?
Yeah, good idea.
All right, guys, we're gonna switch to a different character now. Are you serious, dude? I'm starving right now.
Shall we get a bite to eat?
Yeah, good idea. You can choose, Miwako.
Is something wrong with Sami-chan?
Yeah, string
First you
cheese.
helped me look for that record. Now this. I feel like you've been extra nice to me lately.
Oh, come on, don't overthink it. I just figured, you know all the best places to go.
Are you sure?
Huh?
Are you sure it's okay for me to decide?
Of course.
In that case...
You cool with that, Iori?
Yeah, I'm played up.
Yes, is that okay?
Sure. What do you feel like today, Miwa-chan?
You're about to find out.
What is that? A kebab? Need them to stand still or something. Look, I think it is.
Was that an izakaya? I thought those places didn't open till late.
They don't, but you can still order yakitori for takeout. I've been wanting to try it forever.
That's yakitori?
It's so good.
Whoa, you're right. It's hot off the grill and charred just right.
What is this, a festival? Feels weird to walk around with this.
You're right. People are giving us looks.
They say high school girls can get away with anything. But this is embarrassing.
Okay.
Just try a bite, Usami-chan.
Oh. Whoa, that is good! I love the sauce.
Well then, now that that's taken care of, do you have something to tell us, Iori-chan?
Huh? Don't think we can't tell.
What are you guys talking about?
Come on, spill the beans.
I thought we were friends, Iori-chan. Are you not going to tell us what happened with your crush? We have a right to know.
Sorry. That last emphasis on right to know just got me.
We have a right to know.
I love this character so much.
Don't tell me you just ran up to him and confessed.
His name is Sekigahara.
Sekigahara?
Of all people. You know him, Usami-chan?
Well, let's just say you should stay away from that guy.
Why?
He's not a normal high school kid. He's involved in some shady business.
I know our ways of life are worlds apart. It may be dangerous. It may be stupid. But I can't stop how I feel.
Iori.
Oh shit! Perfect timing.
Fuyusaka.
Huh? Sekigahara-kun.
Come with me.
What? But...
You. What do you want with Iori?
Tell me, Kisaragi. There's no time to explain. Just come. Please, Fuyusaka.
Iori-chan, follow your heart. If you need to go, then go.
Right.
I need fan art of that character. I need to see fan art of Miwako finally getting the someone that she needs. Okay? For me.
Do you still have those dreams?
Huh?
The premonitions you told me about.
Yes.
They're not actually premonitions. They're the memories of Chihiro Morimura.
Our teacher?
You received them in a memory transplant.
No way.
Future technology does have that capability.
You mean Miss Morimura is from the future?
Correct. Just as you saw in your dreams.
If If that's true, are Amiguchi-kun and Kurabe-kun the same?
Kurabe? You're acquainted with Tamao-san?
Tamao? No, I meant Juro Kurabe from my class.
Juro. So that's it.
Why did I have a memory transplant?
If I had to guess, no. It's better you hear it from her directly.
From Miss Morimura?
We'll be seeing her soon.
Okay.
She's at the park? Hey, wait!
Looks like we got here first. Let's wait here. What is it?
Hey, Sekigahara-kun, would you mind if I called you A-kun?
If that's what you want.
Yay! What's wrong?
Oh no. You know what that means? Time for me to get my alcohol.
Are you
I got to experience the character, okay? That immersion is so rare. I need it right now.
okay?
You know, I grew up just like you. Right here in Ashitaba City. Well, 80 years into the future, that is. You saw it, right? The wreckage. It'll happen here any day now. Just as you saw in your dreams. This town will come under attack by the Daimos.
If those dreams were Miss Morimura's memories, that's why you both came here, right? To fight the kaiju.
Not Morimura. Not anymore. At this point, it's up to us.
Us?
The compatible ones. Those capable of altering this world. You're one of them. But this world is beyond saving.
Huh?
Would you like to come with me? We can go back 16 years and try again. The city may go down, but it won't take us with it. 16 more years should be enough time to prepare. We'll win next time.
What about Miwa-chan? She's still here. And so are my parents. What would happen to them?
They'll be attacked by the Daimos, and that'll be it. But your parents aren't real. Chihiro Morimura came here from Sector 1. You're no different.
Oh, come on. They're my family.
If you decide to stay here, you'll perish along with them.
I don't have a choice, do I? In that case, I'll do it. Just like in my dreams. I'll fight and protect everyone.
And how do you plan on doing that? Juro has no memory of what happened. But I expect you'll have his help.
You mean Kurabe-kun? What about you? Won't you be fighting too?
Ryoko-san and I... We don't have much time left. I can't afford to stay around.
Oh.
That's the kind of guy I am. I don't deserve your love. Do you get it now?
A-kun. Well... You know what? I'll go check if Miss Morimura's here yet.
Awkward. Okay, let's run over here.
Fuyusaka-san.
She looks just like in my dreams.
Explain. Why did you bring her here?
To expose your secrets. She has a right to know.
Miss Morimura.
Go on. Tell her.
Miss Morimura. Is it true? Are my dreams really your memories? Why would you do such a thing?
If you're not gonna talk, I'll do it. You wanted to write your memories and personality onto Fuyusaka, right? So you could someday take over.
What?
She was trying to assume your identity.
Fine, I'll explain. That was my intention. But things have changed.
Oh?
Operation Aegis is all we have left.
So then, what's going to happen to me?
Well, I hadn't gotten to the final step. You'll continue on as Iori Fuyusaka. You do carry my memories within you. But even that process was left incomplete. Jiro made sure of it. Thanks to him, my memories are nothing but dreams to you.
You mean the Kurabe-kun I saw in my dreams?
426. Did you perform a memory transplant on him, too?
No. I have nothing to do with his current state. If it were up to me, I would have changed him back into the old Izumi-kun.
Oh. Your memories just hit me. I understand how you feel.
Is that why you transplanted the memories of Tamao Kurabe? It can't be. Tell me your real objective.
She's not lying about her feelings. I can tell.
Yes, I transplanted memories into Tamao Kurabe and Shu Amiguchi. I had to deliver on a promise I made.
Sorry, one more time? Okay.
But there has to be a reason they were compatible. That's what I need to know. That's why I called you here. Tell me.
The truth is, I am no longer human. When the reset occurred, the world that I was in was taken over. At that time, the real me died.
Makes sense.
Then what are you now?
An illusion produced by universal control.
That I wasn't expecting.
That's all that's left of me.
You're an illusion? I don't understand.
How did that happen? Isn't Sector Zero supposed to prevent that? Going there allows you to escape to the next world.
The concept of living through a reset is something of a misunderstanding. In short, it's not possible. Sector Zero is unique. Going there is not akin to a typical sector shift. Instead, it scanned me in as data.
Huh.
And with that data, Universal Control did its work. It created a perfect replica of me in the next world.
So that's what a loop really is.
You can't reach Sector Zero through normal means. What happens is you get scanned. And then you're transferred to the next world. So there's a gap. Or there's a wall. A filter, I suppose. Okay, I don't know how to connect these dots yet. But I'm thinking... First, I'm thinking of what the arc looks like. It's the first thought that I have in my head. The second thing I'm thinking of is... What's it like in the most recent time? So, like, whatever year it truly is out there. Curious about that as well. Wondering if this is all just a gigantic box that we're in, which would make sense too. Universal control. Oh yeah, wasn't that what the arc was? Right? It's a self-contained virtual world in which people live in paradise, but it has like the DNA and memory of people from Earth, if I recall correctly. That would make sense. I'll have to follow that line of thought a little bit more and see where that goes. Yeah, right, instead of 40s. Keep going.
There are 15 humans capable of carrying out the plan.
What plan?
The plan made in the year 2188 to continue the species. But I'm no longer a part. I'm nothing but a doll, held captive in the 5 sectors. I'm incapable of fulfilling my mission.
So you turned to the version of you who was born into this world. Iori Fuyusaka. In time, she and you would be one and the same. That's how you plan to reclaim your humanity.
Sekigahara-kun, I gather you intended to make use of Sector 0 as well.
You would be correct.
And you planned to put a stop to Operation Aegis, didn't you?
Yes. By killing you.
Huh? Are you going to shoot me right here and now?
You can't do that!
If Operation Aegis were put into motion, this world would be cut off from universal control. What would become of you then?
Data stored in Sector 0 can function independently of UC.
In other words, you'll continue to live.
Okay, if this operation happens, you still live. Go on.
Human or not. So that's the way it is. Ryoko-san and I, we never had a way out in the first place.
Aikun!
Well, split between 2 places. Where do I go? Okay, fine.
Aikun, I'll protect you. Let's do this together.
If only I had the courage to take your hand. That would have been for the best.
I repeat, we interrupt this program to bring you an important emergency broadcast. A large, unidentified object has crash-landed in the city. It is headed north toward Kasumicho, destroying everything in its path. A state of emergency has been declared in Ashitaba City. The neighboring 3 wards are advised to evacuate immediately.
It really came. The day of the attack. Only one thing left to do. Aikun Sentinel, number 15. Wait. Aikun, wait! First you show up at school all of a sudden, and then you pull me away to a place like this?
Stay still.
Huh? What?
What?
I'm not ready for this.
Found it. Odd place to be shot.
Whoa. What is that?
An activation switch. It's used to call your Sentinel. Don't move. That should do it. If what 426 said is true, that's all I need to do. I registered my Sentinel. Sentinel number 15. It's a robot used to fight the Daimos. It was mine, but it's in better hands with you. It really was worthless in the end.
Don't say that.
Fuyusaka,
Huh?
Never mind. It's nothing. Just forget what Morimura said, all right? Believe in yourself.
Akun. Just as Akun said, I'm going to believe in myself now. Mom, Dad, Miwa-chan and the rest. I can do it. I can protect you all. It's time. I may be just a schoolgirl, but now, I'm a schoolgirl with a giant robot!
Damn. That's still just so cool to me. Okay, 3 in 1 day, huh? Not bad. Should I just go down the line? Well, I mean, if I can. Well, okay, I should try to catch up with him. Okay, I'll do this first. Shinonome and Goto on a strike team.
I'll handle this.
Shinonome? Hey!
Not a problem.
Super convenient. What else here?
I'll fight. I'm on it.
I'll participate.
Hordes of various ground kaiju will appear. Okay, not too bad then. This comp should work.
Leave it to me.
Oh, you can do this, it's fine. Alright, which character do I invest in now?
I'll go.
Oh, I mean, might as well. Alright, we in there. Maybe this a little bit too, so I can hit a little bit wider. Okay, let's go.
The D-forces already have us surrounded. We're pulling out all the stops here, but still. You think we can last until tomorrow afternoon? I know we can. I won't give up. I'll find a way. You're right. No point waiting around and moping about it. If you want to win, you'll have to fight for it. And I'm not about to let you take the lead. I won't lose either. I'm not scared of them.
Yeah? Atta girl.
There's still hope.
How's the stay calm. What now?
I need to think.
Let's take a look here. That is... yeah, kind of wild. Throw the choke point here.
Need help. We must win. I'm counting on you.
No room for hesitation.
What is this thing here?
Don't waste any chances.
Probably a shield, I think. No, it's the thing that can explode. Have fun. So...
Locked on. That easy. That's my win. No room. Aegis, how's the Sentinel?
Okay, you walk a little bit closer and pop that. That makes sense.
No room for hesitation. Number 11. Moving out. On the move.
Okay, I'll keep this as a... Actually, I'll shoot first. Might as well.
Here we go. Did I get it? Don't let up.
Probably should have waited on that one.
No room for hesitation. You're done. That work? How many left? I'll make it work. Number 12? I guess life comes at you fast. I did not butterfly! They're targeting this place. Now that hurt range. Stay on guard. Always think ahead. Backup deploy. Chew on this!
We will not lose.
I'm actually gonna pop this right now.
Thank you, I won't give up. We must survive.
That's a lot of missiles. Wow, hi.
Take that.
What's the plan? No room for hesitation. Number 11. Moving out. Take this. What's the plan?
Hi. Pop it now, actually.
How was that? Neutralized. This place is
Okay, panic button now.
threat range.
That's really gonna hit me. That's awkward.
Stay calm. Remember your enemy on the where are
Okay,
they?
I agree with stay calm. Just to pop these missiles? I guess so, huh?
They don't stand a chance.
I can help.
Nah, more sentry guns, always. No exceptions.
What next? Enemy threat range. They're finished. How's that? Is that it? No room for hesitation.
Wow, they're not giving me a break. That's
What's the plan?
fair. That's fair, I suppose.
Moving out.
Let's pop this thing, get out of the way.
Did I? No chance.
Next move. Too slow. Hit. Don't let up. Don't waste any chances. No movement. Moving my turn now. Here goes. Good. Next.
What's our plan?
Now. I I guess life comes at you fast. Yes! Try it. You're just kind of shit. Always think ahead. From above.
Alright, he's feeling up.
Here's the plan.
Okay.
This kind of damage wasn't in my projections.
Ready to give up then? We can always call it here.
Apologies, Professor, but this game's not over yet.
We must win.
Now then,
We must
what's
I
up?
need to think things through. There's still hope.
Oh my god.
I won't give up. Let's do this. Got it. What's the situation? Need help. Got it. They've locked on. 23 within enemy threat range. They must win.
Probably should have moved outside the range first. Oh boy.
How's always thinking? Where are they?
Yeah, just a saber. I think it's shot.
They don't stand a chance. Take that! Got one!
No room for hesitation.
Come on.
Actually, I probably should have saved that.
Next move. Always think ahead. How's this? Good. What next? The practice round's over.
What's the situation? I won't let you. Attack of sea. Within enemy threat range. They will not lose.
What's the plan?
I can help.
No room for hesitation.
Defensive mode active.
That's kind of a commitment. I feel like the front's pretty handled. I'm a little concerned about that right side though.
Don't waste any chances.
We must survive.
Okay, she gets out of this range.
I won't give up.
Now then.
Stay calm.
Moving advancing.
I guess just to pop the missiles? Fine.
Good timing.
I won't back down.
I'll make it work.
They're blocking the way. I have to go around.
They're finished. Set them. An easy target like this.
I'm ready. Yes, one down.
Don't fall back.
Ugh, what a mess!
Here goes. Did that do it? Next.
Enemy on the move.
I'll pop this
Don't
down.
move! Did I
get it?
What's optimal? Too slow. That easy. What next? What's the plan? Don't waste any chances. Number 11, what's the plan? Don't waste any Number 11, don't let up. You're done. Good. Nothing special.
What to do? Deploying decoys.
They're going for me. I guess life comes at you fast. I'll make it work. Number 12, moving out.
It's a bit awkward.
How's this? Good. I'm acting like an amateur. Here it comes! A fine hit! Where are they in this threat range? Target confirmed. A hit!
Hijiyama-kun, that impacted your driving system. Your output's dropping fast.
Less power, huh? Well, that just means it's a fair fight now.
I'll adjust the settings to get your output back up. But one more hit like that, and you're done.
There's still hope.
Man, this is getting rough.
Did I? They won't get me.
How's the Sentinel?
Within enemy threat range.
Take this. That work? How many left? Targeting this place. What's optimal? Threat range.
I just want to get this shit out of my way.
Stay on guard.
Sentinel
Let's
number
see.
22. Defensive mode active.
The problem is they're landing hits against me, so I can't just hit and run, yeah. That's awkward.
The practice round's over.
So I need to take. Ooh, look! Ooh, scary.
What next? Let's see.
Maybe I can hit him from behind. I don't actually know.
I guess life comes at you fast.
I will at least attempt it.
How's that? Is that it?
I'll just...
Man, this is a really rough start, huh? Okay.
Need help.
Don't I guess these goons don't like me. Don't waste any chances. My turn now.
Not in range, really.
No room for hesitation. Number 11, moving out.
Let's survive. I've got you now. Yes!
Not throwing away my shot.
What's our plan? Number 19. Don't let up. Commence movement. You're done. Did that do it? Enemy on the move.
Doesn't touch. Bummer. Whatever.
Don't move. Take that.
Let's see. Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur.
Awkward.
Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur.
What's the plan?
There's actually no repair center near there, is there?
How's the Sentinel?
That's awkward. Okay.
How was that?
There's still hope. Take that. Got it.
Oh, finally some breathing room.
Always think ahead. The practice round's over. Stay on guard.
Now then, what's the plan? No room for hesitation. Number 11.
What's the
moving out.
situation? Need help.
Takatoshi-san!
Woof! First time. Okay. Okay, let's fix this. So what was the issue there? Yeah, I know. I had to get those twin tails out.
Let's go.
Okay, so we'll double up with this for defense. What do you have?
Someone's gotta do it.
Shiranome and Goto, so he has to be on the team. Okay, so now I have 2 EMP stunts. Most likely only going to be used by her. You're going to hit the missiles, which clears a lot easier, and this should fix the problem. That should be it, I feel. Okay, let's try again.
What's the plan? Here's the plan. Not through. Where are they? No room for hesitation. My next.
I'll just...
So they're gonna come down this forward line here. I'll focus in here for now.
No, what's our plan?
I guess life comes at you fast. I'll make it work.
What's down? I'm not throwing away my shot. Now! A hit! No room for hesitation. Don't let up. What's the plan? Fall. Did that do it?
The practice round's over. Unbelievable. Number 12 moving out.
You're after me.
Always think ahead. Backup deployed.
It is intense, yeah.
What to do?
is. What's the plan? Number 11, my turn now. Come on. That work? Target destroyed. Come on! I'll make it work. What next?
Definitely want to clear out these units. Super fucking frustrating.
I guess life comes at you fast. Number 12? Damned machines.
Right there in the way.
I guess life comes at you fast. They're finished.
Let's go, Natsuno.
Hold up!
How's that?
Stay calm. Remember your training.
Hopefully this is enough.
They don't stand a chance. Don't let up.
I guess these goons don't like me.
My turn now.
Alright, there's gonna be a really obnoxious unit popping here, so I'll have you wait.
No room for hesitation. Number 11, moving out.
Need help. They're aiming here.
No dice. My turn. Stay on. How's the Sentinel? Move. Good. Stay on guard. I'm in range. That easy.
What next? Let's see. The practice round's over. I'll make it work.
You know what? Just to give myself a little bit more time, I'll just do this for now.
You're just small fry. How's that? Enemy down.
No room for hesitation. What's the plan? You're done. That work? How many left?
There's a lot of shit in my face right now.
Hold up! Hit!
Where are they?
Problem is he needs to clean up this area.
Leave it to me.
Ah, misfired.
Take that! Enemy signal terminated. I'll stop them. Hit. Signal offline.
The practice round's over.
Fine.
Here it comes! A fine hit! Humanity
Enemy detected. No best. How's the Sentinel? Number 11. Moving out. My turn now. No room for hesitation.
What next? Take this! Yes! Enemy down!
Don't waste any chances.
Enemy threat range.
Don't let up.
What's the situation? Need help.
Kaiju always think my turn now. What's the plan? Did that do it?
Always think ahead. Good timing. That easy.
What's our plan? I will not throwing. I won't back down.
Woo, this is such a headache.
Target confirmed. A hit. Enemy unit destroyed.
Something. Hold up. Did it. I did it.
Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur. Number 2 going. Here's the plan. From above. What's optimal? Now then. I'll stop them. Hit.
Oh, he's in the freaking way.
You're done. Good. Neutralize. Target will make work. Within enemy threat range. They're finished. How's that? This place ain't safe. How is that? These dudes don't like me.
Warning. Terminal corruption rate increased.
Signals detected.
Holy shit!
What's this? What to do?
I banned the sentry gun, then immediately just pop.
Don't let up. Don't waste any chances.
Yeah. At least he's handling that on this side. This needs the guys. Sorry, this guy needs to die here. Haven't had a single chance to use fucking big missiles. So obnoxious. I could pop the EMP to save myself from all that damage, and then kill, which will reduce. Will give me the meta gauge again.
What's the plan?
Okay.
My turn now. Take this. That work? Target destroyed. What's optimal? Hit confirmed. That easy. That's my win. What next? Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur. Number 12 going. This round's over. What next?
Not throwing away my shot.
When am I gonna get this? Like, seriously? I think I just need to give it up. Just take the shots and kill these things.
They don't stand
Up
a
this.
chance. Take that.
Ooh, that was really weak.
Enemy signal terminated.
Alright, good night, Manu.
Try again.
I keep my spirits up. Gotta keep it together.
Don't waste any chances.
Come on.
Oh, fuck, I forgot, man.
Thanks.
Target always think ahead.
Well, that's really awkward.
Locked on. Good. Target destroyed. Damn it.
Am I in enemy range?
This round's over.
Enemy threat range.
I deny you! Yes! Senseless.
Oh my god, this is so bad! All those missiles, holy shit! This has to be fixed.
My turn now.
All I wanted was you to use the fucking missile, dude. Maybe I should just like EP healed right at the beginning and just use the missile to farm more EP. That should have been the strat, but I didn't. So fucking pissed off.
How's the Sentinel? Don't waste, don't let up.
They're so fucking far apart too. Here, let's.
What's the plan?
Let's do it.
No room for hesitation.
Okay, that should be enough finally to use the fucking missile.
Here goes. Good. Nothing special. Now then.
Ideally deal with this quickly.
How's this? They're going for me. What's our plan? In enemy threat range. Focus on the battle, Iori. My Sentinel's not done yet.
Please, don't push yourself so hard.
The practice round's over. I guess life comes at you fast.
Can't reach.
Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur. Number 12, moving out.
That's a lot of fucking missiles. Oh my god. That should be all of them, I think.
I guess life comes at you fast.
Gotta keep my spirits up. Hold up! Hit!
Don't waste any chances. What's the plan? Number 11, moving out. Here's the plan. I'll stop them. Good. Don't waste any chances. No room for hesitation. You're done. How was that? I don't know.
Mirakun!
No need to worry. The Sentinel can take a lot more punishment than that.
Still, please, don't overdo it.
Natsuno-san. Thank you.
They're after me. 22.
Thanks.
Unbelievable. I'm acting like an amateur. I'll make it work. Number 12, moving. Unbelievable.
What's the plan? Here goes. Did that do it? Next.
What to do? Need help.
Stay on guard.
Figures to shoot that direction.
Locked on. That easy. Hit. How many down?
What to do? I'll beat you. Get it!
Am I in enemy range?
The practice round's over. You're just small fry. How's that? Come on!
My turn now. Don't waste any chances. Number 11, moving out.
I guess these guys don't like me.
Yeah, whatever.
Good timing. That easy. That's that. What's the plan? Number 11, moving out.
Not throwing away my shot.
Stay calm. I'll make it work.
Here it comes!
I won't back down. Target confirmed. Take that! Threat suppressed.
Gonna be okay. Definitely.
Hold up!
Hit!
This kind of damage wasn't in my projections.
Ready to give up then?
Apologies.
I'll take them down quick. Need help.
How's the Sentinels? Number 11. Here's the plan. Out.
Number 22, advancing.
No room for it. Don't let up.
Termination of enemy signal.
Okay, I know what team combat brings to this next time.
Aegis activated. Terminal closure complete. Surrounding 2-kilometer area now fully secure. Ending tactical analysis. Aegis worked. The terminal's closed off.
What's wrong, Ryoko? Are you all right? You're not hurt somewhere, are you?
No, just tired, that's all.
Hey, don't try to cozy up to Ryoko-san. She's not your girlfriend anymore.
Wait, Gojo-senpai and Shinonome-senpai dated?
I had no idea.
I fail to see how that's relevant, Sekigahara. Yes. For about half a year during middle school. We split before we graduated.
But why? I don't remember.
It was her idea, and so was the breakup, though I couldn't tell you the reason.
My guess is you were the reason. The point is, stop bothering Ryoko-san.
Akun.
Guess we pushed him back.
Damn, this is probably the lowest score I've ever gotten. What is it?
I won't lose to the kaiju.
D's get degrees. I'll take it. Jesus. Oh my god. That was rough. But no worries, next time, big missile everywhere. What gigantic, super obnoxious horde of missile launchers? Just kill them. Okay, 12:44, huh? Man, I know I'm getting old if I'm feeling tired at 12:44 at night. Like, seriously? Oh, man. I guess the question is, what would I do after this? I'm a little bit burned out. Like, I've already been working on that video essay, and I'm gonna do it immediately when I wake up too. Well, what's my goal with this game right now? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 3 in one night's not bad. I think I'll probably finish off A's route. Then I guess whatever I feel like afterwards. What's the video essay on? It's just something super simple. I'm just explaining how to properly read text, subtext, context, and I'm using Violet Evergarden as my visual example. I'm doing a bunch of like beginner videos first, and then from there I can finally expand into things that I really want to talk about, right? Because I don't want like my audience to be super confused when I'm talking about certain things, or like we're talking on different topics, I guess. I guess I'll just... Pretty sure I already saved, but I'll do it again. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits here. So I'll see you guys again on... Jeez, man! What stream is this? This is number 10, right? I thought I'd be finished with this thing ages ago, but I'm halfway through the month, past it actually, and I still haven't beaten this game. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I'm pretty much done for now. I'm gonna go ahead and probably relax for the rest of the night. But if you enjoyed the stream, which I hope you did, please follow us here at twitch.tv/FinestKO. So I'm Koopa. I'm one of the streamers on FinestKO. I stream on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and sometimes the weekends at 8 p.m. PDT. And Spirit Juice is the other streamer. He covers Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays, also at 8 p.m. PDT. If you want to know when we stream, when events happen, please follow us on our social media, twitter.com and facebook.com/FinestKO. Let you know when streams and events happen. We have a Discord as well, which does the same thing, except it works out as a way to hang out with our community. Man. Yeah, it's like... I mean, let me go ahead and switch out of this for a second here. Like, this month has been, like, a lot on me, right? I've been trying to prepare for moving out of the house. I've been working on the video essay. I had a deadline that I really wanted to hit. I've been reading textbooks here and there to try to, like, catch up and make sure that I'm not, like, spewing misinformation during my video essay, and I'm trying to make sure that I'm more knowledgeable when trying to break down this game as well. And just, it's altogether, it's been like a lot of like heavy lifting for me, but it's been enjoyable. That's the nice thing to say about that. I just didn't expect this game to take that long for me. Okay, anyway, Discord's there. If you want to join us on that, you can hang out with our community. We do after-hour streams. I might actually do one right now, quite frankly, just to relax before I head to bed. And that's really about it. So I'll see you guys on Tuesday, 8 p.m., 8:30-ish from that area. And take it easy.